No better place to get ready for Week 13 than right here with us on NFL Playbook. Hello, everybody. Rhett Lewis here with my XO Maestros, our Super Bowl champions, Coach Brian Billick, Shaun O'Hara.
What's up, Rhett?
Guys, let's start Week 13 the way we started the previous 12 weeks. How about with the game of the week? We got a good one for you in Pittsburgh. Chargers and Steelers. When you flip on this Steelers film, what really jumps out at you as an area where they've got to really be at their best this week?
Yeah, Rhett, Coach, you're always talking about it's a game of what?
Third down red zone.
That's right.
That's what it is.
The red zone offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers, second best in the NFL. Why are they doing such a great job? Well, not last week. They had a drop touchdown and interception, but they've done a great job converting. And here's what they're doing a great job of, Coach. It's all about the design and the execution. Take a look at the design right here to get Connor in space. All right, 2 clear-out routes by the receivers down on the bottom of the screen. And this whole play is designed to try to find a way to get Connor out in the open field. Great job by the tight end, McDonald, here on the pick route. All right, he picks the linebacker who's got him in man coverage. Look at all this space, Coach.
I'll take that.
I mean, Connor one-on-one, basically they turned this into a run play, and Connor finishes this play off with power. That's what you love. All right, so how do we get our running back in space against a shell defense, what we call a Tampa P coverage? All right, a 3-man rush, Rhett, which means they're going to drop one of these defensive tackles in coverage. They're going to try to take away all the shallow crossing routes. So you see the defensive tackle there taking away Juju Schuster. And then the umbrella coverage in the back. You've got 5 defenders keeping everything in front, 2 underneath linebackers. But it's great design here by the Steelers because they call the slip screen. And what they're going to do is they're going to slip their right guard to Castro and the right tackle Fielder right here out. And they're going to block downfield while the running back runs a little slip screen. It's great design because now you get a running back in space and you get the big elephants out in the open field. All right. So now the design, take that out the window because they're going to double Antonio Brown. Somebody's got to execute, Coach. Somebody's got to play above the X's and O's. Carolina in this defense, they've got 3 over 2. They've got 3 guys to cover the slot and the tight end. And you're going to see the tight end run just a little seam route. Now, he's not open. All right, this is Big Ben stepping up. Got to make a big play, got to make a big throw. Double covered. They've got him bracketed right here. Ben's going to throw him open. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. A great catch by the tight end in the back of the end zone. This is what Ben's going to have to do against a great Chargers defense. They lead the league right now in passer rating allowed in the red zone. They're the best. So he's going to have to come up with a big throw, a big play at some point if they want to win this game.
Just don't throw it late down on the goal line. Okay? Anything but that, I'm good. Fans, here I'm going to show you right now. This is a classic good NFL read and throw right here. He turns his back to the defense. He's got a crossing route. Now watch the free safety. This is kind of change-up coverage. The free safety is going to jump that crossing route. Okay, that's fine, but they're going to take the backside corner and run him to the middle of the field to see if they can trap you to throw that post, that deep post. Well, Phillip Rivers obviously throws it deep, perfectly down the middle of the field. That is the definition of dropping a dime. Now, watch right here. You're going to have a free runner. Okay, we're used to this. We know that Phillip Rivers can throw the ball when he's get hit. Here's what I want you to see. Look where he aims. Look where he hits it. He hits this receiver in a dead stride, hands high, and look at the extra yards he gets. The same thing. You're going to see a corner blitz at the top one here. The guy's going to run free. Trust me, he's going to hit Phillip Rivers and knock him down. But look at where he throws the ball. Forget the fact that he's going to get hit. Watch where this ball is completed. Boom, right there, hands high. And look how many extra yards he gets after the throw. So these are the type of throws, a little like Ben Roethlisberger and his ability to make things happen, to physically fight off that big hit, and just having, 28-29. You can't get, okay, yeah, I guess you can get better than that, but that's just being greedy.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie.
Well, hey, this is getting interesting for the Vikings, in my opinion, because we know they can throw the ball downfield with Diggs and Thielen and even Rudolph, and they're going to continue to run the ball, but what we see in Dalvin Cook as a receiver out of the backfield, might I say even a little Le'Veon Bell-esque. Here you're going to see an example. This is by design.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, this is not just a flat route. Watch on the outside. This is a pick or a rub route, depending upon whether you're a Viking fan or a Packer fan. But this is a design pick or rub to Dalvin Cook to get him out in the flat. This just isn't a lake leak, an extended handoff, and then look what he does once he gets in that second level. Now, I really like this. This is where he's Le'Veon Bell-esque. He moves out into the slot. Now they're going to end up, now again, this is just like any other receiver. He's going to run the little double quick out here with the vertical down the field. And again, for a running back, this is a long throw, running away from the quarterback. This is not everybody can do this, and this is just an added dimension. So now they come back a couple later, they get the same formation, 3-by-2, right? You got the same route combination. No, we're going to put Cook down at the bottom, and we're going to run a slant route. And watch what he does with this. Tell me he doesn't look like a receiver here. They run a little dragon or drag slant, we used to call it. Yep. And here it is right here. Well placed, obviously, by Cousins, who's having his best year ever. And look at the yards he's going to get because of his ability to run the ball. So you add this to what is now an improving defense, getting back on target with the challenge they have downfield with the receivers and the tight ends in a year that Cousins is having his maybe best year. Ooh, this is going to get interesting.
It's a power running game and then a passing game. Take a look at what they did against the Jets. 215 yards rushing. They went heavy personnel, coach, fullback, tight end. This is just sprint 36 Bob right here. All right, look at him mash everybody up.
What's the Bob for?
Back on backer.
There it is.
There you go, coach. Trent Brown, he could block a son. He's going to block his defensive end and the safety right here.
Take two.
Sony Michel, I mean, that's easy pickings right there. Getting him up to the safety. So the power football is what showed up last week against the Jets. We're just going to out-physical you. Heavy personnel again. All right, everything about this play looks like power, right? Fullback leads front side. Quarterback opens up to the power side, except it's weak counter. All right, look at Shaq Mason lead up. Big pull right here. Devlin, the fullback. Power football right down the middle of your defense, right down Broadway. All right? And then what they can do is, well, we can go power football with Sony Michel. We can also spread you out and use James White as a receiver. So they've kind of got a hybrid in both these running backs like Dalvin Cook. But look at this route by James White. All right? This looks like a receiver, just like Coach just showed you from Dalvin Cook. Look at him read this coverage right here, run right by the linebacker, and how about the catch right here? Great throw by Tom Brady.
Sure.
When you look at this Patriots offense, they do a great job week in and week out. And you mentioned the Vikings defense, one of the stingiest in the NFL. Just 2 runs over 20 yards the entire season. So great job against the run. It'll be a good challenge for the Patriots.
Yeah, and you throw James White and Sony Michel together, their 4th most total touchdowns in football with 15.
Yeah.
And did they answer that?
They can do both, Rhett. Yeah, they're ambidextrous. #1 ranked rushing offense, but Russell Wilson, he's dangerous because of this guy. He's got a new second receiver, coach. David Moore, the 7th-round pick out of Eastern State. Division II school in Oklahoma, in case you're wondering. But look at this double move right here against Marcus Peters. All right, we've seen Marcus Peters struggle this year, but a great move right there by David Moore. All right, now how about off coverage right here? Coach, this is a zone defense right here. You can see they're bringing a zone blitz. And this is 3rd and 13 right here. The corner is sitting at the sticks because he knows blitz is coming. He thinks the ball's coming out. David Moore sees that, gives him a little feint, and runs right by him. Great route recognition here and a great relationship between Russell and David Moore. All right, I just showed you off coverage. How about press coverage? Can David Moore beat that? Well, Russell Wilson believes in him and he trusts in him, but guess what? This is 4th and 3 with the game on the line.
This throw on 4th and 3.
Single high coverage, he gives him an opportunity. He says, look, I'm throwing it up there. I trust you to come down with the big catch. David Moore has kind of become his go-to guy.
Central and Oklahoma. How about it?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Oklahoma, I think when you look at the fact that he's doing a great job being his guy, it's showing up every week.
Let's get to the AFC playoff picture right now. Lamar Jackson has the Ravens right back in it there, the number 6 seed in the wild card spot right now, sitting at 6-5. Coach, in the AFC, are they your playoff contender to watch?
And, you know, all but unbiased, but yeah, because why? First, look at this run defense. It begins with this. Particularly we get into December, the dash for the cash. Look at Brandon Williams here, just blows up Marquise Pouncey. Pretty good, right? And you see the scrape here on the outside by C.J. Mosley. Look how many people are closing in. I mean, they swarm. So you play that kind of run defense, that's pretty good. And obviously Lamar Jackson. Now, I don't know if they're going to get anybody but the Cincinnati Bengals to play 2-deep man. You cannot play man against Lamar Jackson because he's going to do this every single time. Obviously, his ability to add to the running game, we've already talked about it on the show, excuse me, is lethal. This is the one area that concerns me. Now, this is a good play. You're going to see right here Owusu. He runs with the tight end. He gets a pick, and this is the longest pick stick you've seen in a while. He undercuts the tight end, and he goes the distance for a score.
Good hands.
But this is going to surprise you. They only have 5 interceptions on the year, and only 2 of them come from their DBs. If you're going to play this formula of obviously you're going to play great defense, your quarterback is going to convert on 3rd down. Look at these numbers here you can see on the Ravens defense, spectacular. But they're currently 28th in the league in turnover, 24th in turnover differential. That's the one thing that's going to have to get better.
I'm wondering if the improved play from the defense is at all related to the fact that they've been getting a little bit of a rest because of the run game that the Ravens, they're up 160 yards a game in the run game in the 2 games that Lamar Jackson has started. We'll see if that continues down in Atlanta this week. All right, for Coach Billick, Shaun O'Hara, I am Rhett Lewis. Pleasure to have you with us on Playbook this week. Bring your playbook next week. 6:30 Eastern.